I still hear the drums at night, even though the prince has been dead for 10 years. I grew up in a small village in northern Ghana. We had no paved roads, no street lights. At night, it was only the moon and insects. Our chief ruled the land, but everyone knew his son, Prince Kojo, would take his place one day. Kojo was not like other boys. When we were children, he smiled when someone else cried. If a goat broke its leg, he poked it with a stick just to watch it struggle. Once, he locked my cousin in a grain hut for hours. When we opened the door, my cousin had wet himself and could not speak for days. Kojo said it was a joke. No one punished him. He was the prince. As we grew older, his games changed. He liked power. He liked fear. He walked through the village with 2 strong men behind him. If he wanted your chicken, he took it. If he wanted your land, he marked it with red paint and said it now belonged to the palace. People whispered that he went to a shrine deep in the bush. They said he met a shrine man at night. I did not believe it. I thought he was just cruel in a normal way. I was wrong. The year everything happened, I was 19. My older brother, Kofi, joined a youth group that spoke against Kojo. They said he was stealing money meant for a new well. They said he beat a farmer so badly the man lost sight in one eye. One evening, men came to our house. They did not knock. They dragged Kofi outside. My mother screamed. I ran after them, but one of the men hit me with the back of his hand. I fell in the dirt. I remember the taste of blood in my mouth. They took my brother to the old cocoa warehouse near the river. Everyone knew that place. It had been empty for years. The roof was broken. Bats lived there. I waited until night. I should not have gone, but I did. The door was not fully closed. I heard voices inside. I heard Kojo laughing. I stepped in quietly. The smell hit me first. Sweat. Blood. Smoke from burning herbs. My brother was tied to a wooden chair. His face was swollen. One eye was shot. There were cuts on his chest. A small clay pot burned on the floor, and thick smoke filled the room. Kojo stood in front of him. An old man was there too. I did not know him. He wore beads and had white chalk on his face. He held a chicken by its wings. The bird was alive, shaking. Kojo said, "You want to shame me in front of the elders?" My brother tried to speak, but his mouth was full of blood. The old man cut the chicken's throat and let the blood drip into a bowl. He started to chant. I could not understand the words. I wanted to run, but my legs would not move. Kojo dipped his fingers into the bowl and drew a line of blood across my brother's forehead. He said the spirits would deal with traitors. I wish I could say something magic happened. That lightning struck. That a ghost appeared. Nothing like that happened. Kojo simply beat my brother again. Over and over. The old man kept chanting. The smoke got thicker. My brother's head fell forward. He stopped moving. Kojo kicked him once more and said, "Take him to the river." That is when I stepped back and hit a metal drum by mistake. The sound was loud. All of them turned. For a second, we just stared at each other. Kojo's face changed. The smile was gone. Then he said, "Catch him." I ran. I ran through the bush in the dark. Branches cut my arms. I heard them shouting my name. I jumped into the shallow part of the river and lay flat in the water. I let the mud cover me. I stayed there a long time. While I was in the river, something brushed against my leg. I thought it was a fish. I stayed still. Then I heard whispering. Not from the men chasing me. From the water. It sounded like chanting. The same slow rhythm the old man used. Low. Close to my ear. I did not move. I did not breathe. When the voices of the men faded, the whispering stopped too. The next morning, my brother's body was found near the river. They said he drowned. The elders did not ask questions. No one wanted trouble with the palace. I kept quiet for years. But Kojo did not stop. 2 more young men died the same way. Always after speaking against him. Always found near water. People said it was curses. They said he had strong medicine from the shrine. They said the spirits protected him. I knew the truth. It was not spirits. It was fear. Things changed when a new district officer came from the city. He was not from our tribe. He did not care about royal blood. After many complaints, he ordered an investigation. One of Kojo's own guards turned on him. They found the warehouse. They found ropes. Blood on the floorboards. Old feathers. Clay pots. Kojo was arrested. The shrine man disappeared. No one saw him again. During the trial, people were forced to speak. I spoke too. My voice shook, but I told them what I saw. Kojo stared at me the whole time. He did not look sorry. He was found guilty of murder. He died in prison after a fight with another inmate. The warehouse was torn down. The wood was burned. People said it would cleanse the land. For a while, things were quiet. Then small things started happening. The river began to flood more than usual. Even in dry season, it rose at night and sank again by morning. Fishermen said they heard drums from the bush. Not loud. Just soft and far away. One of Kojo's old guards lost his mind. He ran through the market shouting that he could see Kojo standing near the water, smiling. People say it is guilt. The mind can break when it carries too much. I tell myself the same thing. But 10 years later, when the night is very quiet, I still hear the slow rhythm in my dreams. Sometimes I wake up and my legs feel wet, like I just crawled out of the river. The prince is dead. The case is closed. But I don't go near the river after dark.